and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to celebrate the life of Kim Nelson.
I am your friend.
You were. When he's finished.
I
just got to go.
I have a few pre-prepared speeches, so
I'll sit here.
The arts of Kim Nelson. We're here to celebrate the arts of Kim Nelson. Now, I must confess, I was a little bit anxious when Kim rang me on the phone to speak tonight, when he was asking me to speak tonight. Because he's only ever called me on 2 other occasions. The first time was to ask my permission to have my wife painted. New. The second occasion was to seek my permission to have me painted. New. So, I'm sure you're as relieved as I am to learn that after some intense negotiations with Kim's people and my people, that Kim relented and agreed to have me do this tonight with my clothes on. So, just for the record, Kim, artistic licence is not available.
You've got great bone structure. And so is your wife.
We'll believe you.
Now we all know Kim, the great man that sits before us tonight. The artist, the philanthropist, the nudist. But there's something about Kim that's always intrigued me. Why is Kim always so happy? Why is he happy? He's an artist. He's supposed to be missing an ear. Might sell more paintings if he was missing an ear. I don't know. I'm not in that industry. But the secret, the intrigue of his happiness I discovered when I visited his house. And I went into his studio. And boom! The smell of the turfs hit me and nearly knocked me over. And I said, Jesus, Kim, can't you smell that? He said, what? The happiness? I said, no, mate, the turfiness. But I was young and confused back then, looking for answers to questions that don't even exist. And Kim offered to provide those answers to the questions if I agreed to model for him. So I thought this was okay at the time, and I agreed. So he sat me down in amongst a heap of props. He said, Emo, the only difference between me and you is this paintbrush and talent. And I said, and pants, Kim. I'm wearing pants. He said, that reminds me, you need to take them off. On he went. He said, Emma, when I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. I said, whoa, mate. Put the lid back on the turfs. Anyway, after about 10 hours of intense nude modelling, advice and man love, he showed me the painting that he painted. An ombre. Genius. The man is a genius. I didn't know how to repay him. I thought, he's given me all this advice about troubles. So I thought, what can I do? I know nothing about the art world, but I want to help him. I'll go to someone who knows a lot about art. He's been in the industry a long, long time. So I went and spoke to Kim's uncle, the 96-year-old Leonard Long. He was pretty busy at the time on eBay. Trying to buy tickets to Triple J's big day out. So time was precious. But he agreed to give me a little bit of his time. And I said to him, Len, have you got any advice for Kim Nelson? And he said, who? And I said, you know, your nephew. Tall, dark, handsome. He said, Chris? Who's my favourite nephew? I said, no, his younger brother. Kim. I said, oh, him. He said, I've got one door closes and another door opens, you're probably in prison. I said, have you got anything else for his ass? You know? And he said, tell him this. Tell Kim to paint more landscapes. Ladies and gentlemen, the fruits of Leonard Long's advice for non-race.
Oh my God, thank you. We are not worthy. I think that sums it up in a nutshell, don't you?